Hi guys. I really want to get through my throw out my diaries. I think my diaries are like they have been my life. They have been what's kept me from mental health issues and just like the thing I've gone to like express my feelings and emotions. And so I want to take you guys on a little journey. Obviously, I'm not going to share everything with you guys, but I'm going to share as much as I feel comfortable sharing. And so I'm going to start at the very beginning, and it might help you guys to understand myself, and it might actually help me to understand myself by doing this. So I'm going to start with my very first journal when I was 13. This is my very first journal, and it's so weird. And I've written in here, my friends are Lydia, Amanda J, who I still know, Davina, don't know, Jenny B, Jenny J, Michelle J. Michelle is still my friend. Randy P, she is still my friend. Glenna B, I don't really talk to anymore, and Robin, I don't talk to anymore. But this is how I open this journal. To whom it may concern, I will someday have my children and grandchildren read this diary. This is my very first diary, and everything in it is very personal. But when I get older and my kids have kids and read this, they'll know to tell no one my secrets. I want people to know that my tutor, Lydia, is mentioned a lot. She's a very good teacher and a special friend. I also thank my mom for buying this for me. Sincerely, Crystal B. So I did have a tutor that helped me at the library every day. Obviously, when I was writing this journal. Um, and I watched Ready or Not. So funny. 90210. Did laundry, cleaned mirrors. Watched Party of Five. Nicola came for dinner. That was someone my brother was dating. We had something that tasted like hay. Interesting. And I was a very big reader at this time. Watched My So-Called Life. They're taking it off the air, but it's a really good show. Watch Ready or Not. That was an awesome show. I'm starting to watch it all the time. Went to Cousins Pains. It feels great to be back in school learning. Sure. January the 9th, I read that. Watch Full House. I was obsessed with Full House. Played with the younger kids at school. Watched I want to watch. I had a French assignment trying to finish. Write more tomorrow. Oh, and I wrote this story, The Famous Skittish, Ashley and David. I don't know what's happened to those stories. I thought I had all of them, but I'm not sure where that one is, but that's funny. That was my first story by the looks of it. Ooh, I signed up for dance club and gymnastics. I love gymnastics and I loved dance class. Missed a whole bunch of days. Randy slept over. I don't think Randy sees us, but that's funny that I wrote it in there. Played outside with Glenna. Oh. And it said Bad Day was in the complex. That was one of my mom's boyfriends that wasn't very good. Diana preteens. So some preteens, I don't know who Diana is. I don't remember. But Diana told me she did drugs. And I told her to stop. She had so much more going for her. We had cooking class. I loved cooking class. This is when I was into Timbros. I love Timbros. Oh, Amanda gave me this poem. I've got this little piece of paper. I wondered who gave it to me. So funny. I should actually see, because Amanda and I are still friends on Facebook. I should actually see. It says, Amanda gave me this poem. What is love? Love is something wonderful and around, but also hard to understand until the one you really love is gone or doesn't come or doesn't care. Oh, this is when I was learning Arabic. I met went to church. I missed a lot of pages. I brought Amanda and Robin to church. Had tutor, had gymnastics. Preteens had a Valentine's Day. Gymnastics, cooking class, Timbros. Mom chaperoned at my school dance. I don't remember what that was. And then I came back and went to Emily Carr School Family Valentine Dance with Randy, Mike, and Sean. Awesome. And I had my period at this stage. Went to church with Amanda and had a Valentine's Day party. Watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I did actually love that movie. What is this? Ashley, Lindsay, Sarah, Brian, David, Lauren, Jonathan, Peter, Rebecca, Michael, Matthew, Brent, Elizabeth, and Jessica. Those are my favorite names, apparently. I was including them. Don't know why Michael and Matthew or Brent. I didn't even really knew okay. Tim Paul was in my Luke Perry is awesome. Tim Paul is in my class and he's so cute. I think Nikki Rochford and Matthew V, who are skaters, should go out. That's so funny. Played outside and had a snow fight. Today I had an interesting talk with Erin Clark. I remember Erin Clark. Sarah died when I was 6. She was my best friend. She's a part of me. I take younger children, I comfort them, and I give them, and I love them, and I teach them discipline and school. I don't want a child to slip away from me again. I'd be there, might not have. If only I'd been there, it might not have happened. So it's so interesting that this is 1995 and that would have happened in 86. So literally almost 10 years later, and I was still writing that. I went to a singing thing. This is where I met Brian Nutt. I remember being so obsessed with Brian Nutt. It was one of my brother's girlfriends. Yesterday, a girl who was from Emily Carr told me to get a life. I didn't know why, now I do. That girl went after Amanda later and told her that she knew we liked Greg and that we better stay away from him because it was her guy. I knew Greg from grade 2. He's a cool guy, very nice. If he's going out with that girl, he's crazy. I actually have no idea who Greg was, but I don't remember anyways. Went bowling with church. taped Annie. But it sounds like it's the very first time I saw Annie. It was very cool. Maybe it came out in 1995. I didn't know. Did a walkover for the first time. How to tutor, learn singular noun, possess, plural, possessive noun. Or something. Watch Full House. Went to gymnastics and cooking class. Yeah, this is not very good. Was at Randy's house all day and helped pack some stuff. She's moving April 30th. I will miss her. She's going to Strathroy. She's actually still in Strathroy. Well, her parents are still in Strathroy. Oh, Strathroy, is that where we went? I'm sure that's where we went. Watch David the Gifted one on TV. Don't remember what. Had a fun time playing with Rebecca and Ashley. Don't remember who those is. Oh, I had a geography test. I watched When a Man Loves a Woman. Probably shouldn't have watched that at 14. Played with Amanda. Cried over Tim and Jenny broke up with David Ross. Sure. Went to Amanda, talked to David and Jenny. Ah, I know who that Jenny was. Right. I remember that Jenny. Wow, that was a long time ago. I forgot about her. Went to St. Thomas. Whoa. Amanda asked David Ross if Jenny didn't come to the movies, would he make out with me? He said maybe. Interesting. Why I was talking about that, I have no fun. Brian, Ayla, and Sherry came down. I loved Brian. He's probably in this a million times. Didn't want Brian, Ayla, or Sherry to leave. Felt bad about Brian because I now like David Ross in this one. I still like him. I've liked him since grade 3. I went to Woodstock to visit Brian's ex-girlfriend Jennifer and friend someone. Had lots of fun. Said goodbye to Brian and Ayla and Sherry. The rest of the day was boring and I'm going to write letters to Brian. I don't know if he'll write back, but I hope so. I really like him and I'm glad we're friends. I adore Ayla and him also. I've known Brian since grade 3. That's 6 years. A long time. I actually do still know Brian, but I don't talk to him very much anymore at all. I don't talk to him at all, but I talk to his sister every now and again, Ayla. And my mom and her mama are still very close. Amanda slept over. Oh, Amanda slept over. I'm playing over at her house and watching Not Without My Daughter. That movie that was scary when I was a child. Went to church, played with Amanda. I started a letter to Brian. Joined a club, HHYBP, meaning, haha, you've been pranked. We are going to egg the school and put HHYBP on the wall. Michelle and I are becoming better friends. I'm going to keep this type. And I'm going to ask Michelle if she remembers that. Because actually, now that I say it, I totally remember that club. I don't even know who was in it, but it was so ridiculous. That is hilarious. Yes, you probably have to be there. I wrote a letter to Brian and Ayla. I really care about Brian, and I don't know how he feels about me. I guess we're just friends, and that's right. Now I'm not sure of Brian, my best friend. Okay. 902 and Party of Five. I don't know if I should have been watching those at 14 either. Erin had her 14th birthday party. I remember Erin. She was in a wheelchair. She was very cool. I got a haircut. Okay, I got a music test. Kim's party and stayed out to 9:45. Obviously, that was big because I have it in like big, bold, big letters. But I can't tell you who Kim is because I can tell you who Kim is. I actually do remember that party. Okay, Kim was someone I went to school with. Funny. Oh, this is when I was obsessed with Tara and Kylie. They were Nick's twin nieces. Went to Ashley and Lauren Henderson's 5th birthday. Oh my gosh. They were twins. Ashley and Laura were twins that I helped out at Playground Pals, as they called it. And I made friends with the parents and used to go and hang out with the kids. And I loved it. Got grounded for something I didn't do, and it sucks. I wish Brian was here. Grounded 1 month sucks. Was outside. Mom said not to. Thought about Brian reading Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep by Laura McDaniel. And had my graph pictures taken. So this was my very last year of high school, must have. Sent Brian a letter. Yeah. Tara, 8, has been in 3 foster homes. Mom's a drug addict. Dad committed suicide. Sorry for her. I'm not sure who that was. Sorry, I'm trying to be quick. I'm on May. I missed a lot of school. I went to my cousins. And played at the park. I remember going and playing at the park. Went to the kindergarten class and had fun playing with the kids. School dance. Oh, a dance at the Western Fair. Oh, learned Lean on Me. I remember we had to learn Lean on Me was our graduation song. Dear Diary. Today I watched Bobby Ross, a guy from my class, on a music bar graft. My mom told me to go out and get my father a Father's Day card. I got him a $1 one. He hasn't been around all my life. I am going to take a bath listening to my favorite station on the radio, 97.5. I have a crush on David Long, but we're just friends, and I can accept that. P.S. Today is the first day of having this diary. That's probably not true, considering I had written it in January. Oh, I actually write in it now. Interesting. Today is Friday, and I'm reading Waiting for the Rain. I have read 65 books this year. I really enjoy Full House books because of Michelle, Mary-Kate, and Ashley Olsen. I have twin friends, Nick's nieces, Tara and Kylie, who are 4, and Ashley and Laura, who are 7. I enjoy playing with them. I saw Tara and Kylie. Davina Roy, that name sounds a bell, I'm not sure, lives in the brown and white house on the weekend. Number 3, her 1-year-old sister, Vanisha, is almost from your biggest fan. Is adorable from your biggest fan. From your biggest fan. That's how I used to end my diary. Like, what a freak. Today is Saturday and I had to get up early to see my brother Jamie play basketball called 3-on-3 street ball, which I don't even know if they do 3-on-3 street ball in Canada anymore, but I'm sure they must. He was good. After that, we went out for pizza, and then we went swimming, and I met a guy, Scott. He's really nice, and I had a good day. Glenna, I had a sleepover with Glenna. She's bugging me. Yeah, I don't even know what any of that. Okay. Today I saw Jamie play street ball. Then I went to my friend's house and I went swimming. I like a guy named Chris. I wonder if that's Chris Shell, who is actually still my brother's friend, which is hilarious. But David is still number one on my list, David Ross. It would have been David Ross, not David Long, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Today was okay. I wore my VIP shirt and purple spandex pants to school today. They handed out something and I got a green sheet saying I got service dance club leadership. They handed out awards, it must have been. I played with the twins today. There was only 5 more days left of school. Paid for Point Pelee trip. Oh. Today is Tuesday and I watched Full House. Before I ate, I went for a walk. On my way back, I bumped into the twins and we played tag together. Weird. Today is Wednesday. I played with Amanda X's and O's. It was fun. Today we brought in our baby pictures for our announcement of when we were born. A guy in my class, not sure what his name, got caught smoking on the school playground. It's so funny. Today I played with Amy. I got some new medicine. Oh. I am crossing around my... Oh. Something was up with my mom. My mom has new medicine and it's making her nuts. I got ready for a field trip. My mom had another breakdown. I cried myself to sleep. She was fine. She was fine later. I don't remember that. Went to Point Pelee and it rained. It was terrible. I remember going to that. Glenna slept over. It's the 4th weekend in a row. We watched City Slickers. Don't remember doing that. Kelsey is my favorite cousin. Kelsey is still my favorite cousin. But that's funny that I put that. I'm going to actually show that to her. Because sometimes she watches this vlog and sometimes she doesn't. But yeah, it'd be funny to tell her that I wrote that on June 25th, 94. We had a baby shower today. Whose baby shower? It doesn't actually say. It just says baby shower. Weird. Today is graduation for grade 8. In class, we watched The Chocolate War with Miss Simple's class. It was good. Today was the last day of school. When I got home, I went over and played with Tara and Kylie, and it was lots of fun. Then I went over to Ashley and Lawrence and played with them. Then Glenna came over and slept over. It was raining in the lampshade in the hallway upstairs. It dripped water. Tara made me a picture. I'm including it with this entry. Well, it's not actually there, so I'm sorry. Sorry I did not write in here. A lot has happened. Today I had my tutor. I can't actually read half of this. It's like very faded, which you would expect it to be faded. I mean, it's so long ago. Yeah, because it's written in pencil as well. It doesn't help. Today is Friday, and we went to see fireworks at Victoria Park because it's July the 1st. There also was a fair. I went on all these rides. And I was going to include a friendship bracelet, but I don't think I did. Today is Saturday, and I went to see The Lion King. It was good. I haven't been to the movie theater. We went to see the movie with Jamie and Jamie's big brother. I remember when Jamie had a big brother. Today I wrote down the words from the song from Aladdin, A Whole New World. I'm enclosing it with the entry. I haven't enclosed it, but that's funny. I love that movie. I love that song. Today I went to church in the morning and then hung out with Glenna. I got grounded for not telling my mom where I was. Hilarious, because in this day and age, people don't do that as much anymore. You text them. My dad is trying to get a hold of me. Sure. It's hard to read some of this. Today I went to a summer program. I'm not exactly sure what a summer program entailed. I can't read that. Today I went swimming at the aquatic center. I spent a lot of time at the aquatic center with the summer program. It was exciting. I forget about the summer. I vaguely remember the summer program now that I've said this, but David is moving, and I should see if we can all stay together as a group. Just because we move away still doesn't mean we can't stay in contact. But the group won't be the same without David. He makes us laugh. I'm going to miss him. We all will, won't we? Today I ran into Rhonda. She's still as funny as always. I remember Rhonda too. We went to the French school park. Don't know what that is. I bumped into Rhonda again. Someone I was surprised to see them. I played bingo with somebody. Sure. Today's not Randy's birthday. Why did I write that? Today was Randy's birthday. Today was Randy's birthday party. But her birthday is Monday. Yep. I remember going to lots of her birthday parties. Today is Randy's 13th birthday, but I'm not there. This is a cool night. We're all having fun making. And Rachel is typing a letter to her boyfriend. Today we went on a hike and played a game. It was fun. Sure. Today is the day we are sleeping outside. It's warm. We did a lot of cool stuff. I had a tent party. Is that where this is from? I have no idea. Today was Wednesday and we played tennis. I don't remember playing tennis. And Glenna sprained her ankle. Today is Thursday and we are at the last campfire. Sarah's in the next camp came in and said, You are not a geek and you're very pretty. And I said, thank you. Today at the campfire, a cook told me I had a very beautiful voice, and I never ever thought that. I did always thought that I was a geek because everyone else does. Lots of people like me and say they all like me. I feel that this camp is the best. Today my mom picked me up from camp. It was fun. It didn't feel like it took 1 hour and 30 minutes of us to get home. My mom met Lee Mathesis. My mom then, she's really nice. She's really polite. But she's going out with an 11-year-old boy who kisses the ground she walks on. I made it to something at camp. Oh, I made 2 bracelets at camp, and a beaded one and a wire one. Sure. My brother was in Lambeth. He spent a lot of time in Lambeth with his friends. I've written a lot of this in I babysat Nicole from 11:30 to 4:30, and then 5:10 to 7:30, and got paid $20. And got 9 pairs of socks, and bought my brother birthday card. That was nice of me, wasn't it? My brother turned 17 today. How crazy is that? We had a cake, and my mom got tennis put on. Oh, put on it. I think I remember that. My brother, mom, Ron, and I went to Masonville and got a computer. It's awesome. I wrote to Leanne, the girl from camp, and we are pen pals. It's awesome. Obviously, that was my word then. Funny. So now it is summertime. And it looks like I did a lot of babysitting. I got grounded. I got grounded a lot. There's somebody on here that I like, but I can't make out who he is, and it's someone who has a girlfriend. My mom doesn't want me going out in something till I'm 16 and then date at 18. Okay, I don't even know what that means. I went to camp. We watched Free Willy. Free Willy was one of my favorites. This is my friend from Ottawa. My counselor was Glendale? No. I forget what your mom's name is. I don't know why I forgot about it. She has a little girl named Stephanie, but we call her Allison, but I call her Steph. There's 10 people: Sarah, Dawn, Lindsay, Amanda, Elizabeth, Glenna, Carrie, Jessica. There is a guy I like. My friend in Ottawa. There you go. July 29th, there's a friend there is a guy I like, Peter. He plays the drums, and he's very good at it. There's a long story with Peter. I probably read about him a million times in here. Yeah, there was a test so this must have been at music camp. I had a test for vocal to see what level I was going to in level 1, and I got 69%. We got to swim and have canteen and the flag lowering. It was a great first day of camp. I did really love camp. Amanda woke us up early for showers. In my theory book, I got 74%. Had a ball game. Today was talent night, and it was awesome. I learned the song step by step. I love that song. It was a good song. We sang the pants off everyone. Even Peter jumped in out of his something. I'm so glad he got picked. Perform song, nothing much. Don't know what that song is. Perform song. Electives. Banquet. Had a good time at camp. The guy said sexy. And I left camp and went to Randy's house. I'm starting to believe Glenna about Peter and Matt, but I won't tell her that. I hope everything she told me he said about me, because I'm starting to fall head over heels in love with Peter P. He's my new love, not David anymore. Oh, so funny. Oh, it was Nick's birthday. He passed away in 2017. It was a good day. It was Nick's birthday. He's 14. And I went out with him for 6 years, from the age of 3 to 9. Our families broke up. I miss talking to him. Peter was going to write me a letter soon. Was he? I didn't know I actually talked to him. Glenna said Peter was over at her house. Don't believe Glenna said for my birthday Peter was going to send me roses and chocolates. I don't believe it. I went to see Twisted. I wish Peter was here to hold me in his arms and kiss me. But he's not. I cried myself to sleep over Peter. I love him. Wow, that's intense. And I can hear you laughing, my friend. I can hear you laughing. I did a lot of sleepovers at Glenna's house. Today I went to see where my horse camp was. I loved horse camp. It was like the best. I had an adult horse, not a baby horse. It's going to be awesome. I sang I Swear, sung by All for One, and had that song is my favorite. I wrote down the words to sing it. Now my mom is an angel, and Jamie's babysitting Ron and Graham, and here down played with Tara and Kylie. Sure. Finally, it's horse camp. I galloped. I got grounded at night. Of course I did. I grounded at night. I came in at 9:45, and Mom was mad. I don't remember what my time of coming in was, but it must have been that. At least I still got to go to camp. My brother went to my father's in the USA, and I cried. That might have been when he did it snuckily. Today I rode bareback, and I really enjoyed horseback riding camp. It's fun. I want my brother to come home. I'm going to keep this prayer and keep it in my heart. Dear Father, my Lord, please let my brother come home safely and bring all that happens to my dad and brothers. Say hi to Sarah for me and let me sleep peacefully. End of horse camp. I used to talk to Sarah all the time and used to always say that. We won every game. She was a good pony. I'm going to go back in the fall. I think I did go back in the fall, actually. Somebody paid for me to do horseback riding camp. I think my mom got a special grant. We found out that I could get a grant to do it. Today I was grounded. I'm grounded a lot in this book. Today I am thinking about everything about Peter and that Glenna has said. And Brian, I miss him so much. Us climbing trees and everything. Oh, and David, because I didn't get to say goodbye before he left, and now I'll never see him again. And Nick, if he is in my grade A class, I know I'm going to be his slave, but we might become closer. Okay, then. I swear 8 times. I listened to I Swear 8 times and was thinking of Peter. I almost cried myself to sleep. Today my tutor took me to get some Coke. What? Glennis is probably lying about Peter Finney last summer on Canada Day when, after fireworks, I lived with April and Robin and allowed me to go to roast marshmallows. We were playing these fun games. And one of their cousins, Jody, was bugging me. He was flirting with me. Jody? I don't know. Today I spent my day with, I don't even know. Okay. We took Jamie to college. It's a very big place. I don't even remember where he went to college. He must have went to Fanshawe, I think. I'm still thinking about Peter all the time. And Jody. I don't know who this Jody guy is. Do you remember? I don't. I wish the thing of Peter was true, but Jody is true. Sincerely, Crystal. That's so funny. I went to bed thinking about Peter. Each day as I think about him and the way he played those drums makes me fall head over heels for him. Oh gosh. I was actually quite obsessed. I think Peter was one of the ones I was the most obsessed with. There's a couple other people I have been completely obsessed with, but you'll find out when I actually get to them. I ordered Romeo and Juliet. Dear Diary, guess what? David came to visit Kim, but he didn't come to see me. It hurt me so much. I thought he would think of me. Sorry. Somebody had a baby yesterday. I got to hold him all day. David would come see me though. I went to the library to get Sweet Valley High books. I love Sweet Valley High as well. I was so boy crazy. I was thinking about Peter, David, Brian, and Nick. They make me so sad. Amanda Jenkins, 13 today. Was a perfect day. So funny. Today was a good day. So funny. Oh, it's almost at the end, I think. Back to school. Went to the Weston Fair. I love the Weston Fair. Yeah, for some reason this book smells like fire. And I don't even understand why it smells like Read the Secret Garden. I love the book The Secret Garden. Went to tutor. I had fun. Just one thing. As I'm happy, I feel so sad. I want to tell my mom so bad that what she thinks happened between Nick and I was not true. Also, I didn't even write down. So I wrote a story, and I just told somebody about this recently. Not you guys. But I wrote a story back in the day about my friend Nick, who I played with his nieces all the time, but we were family friends. And I talked about him a lot in this journal already. But anyways, I wrote a story about him, about us being a couple, and my mom thought it was true, so I got really, really grounded, and she didn't believe me. I may have wrote that story, but the name was what did I name it? Crystal Line and Nick Pine. The story of Crystal Line and Nick Pine. I'm sure that's what I named it. It was such a bad story. All day I was upset. I want to tell my mom so badly that what I wrote is not true. I should not have wrote that book. I know what I wrote was wrong, but at the same point should be that none of it happened. I wish she could learn to trust me again and knew that wasn't flirting with a boy doesn't mean or going out with him. I don't know when I flirt, I just do, other than realize later that I flirted with a boy. Sincerely, Crystal. So this was September 94. Actually, I thought I was younger, actually. I didn't realize I was that old. Dance club. I love dance club. It was one of my favorite things as a child. I don't know what it is that just... Oh. Is there some stuff jumping out of this book? I hope there's not fleas in this. No, surely not. They wouldn't have blasted. It's been in a box. That's weird. We've just had a couple of things jump on me. Dear Dolly, I don't want anything to happen to Nick. He smokes and does drugs and he is a heart murmur. I care what happens to him. Okay. Sure. I wonder if his heart murmur is what in the end killed him. He died over a fireplace. I still am thinking about my mom and her thinking I was involved with Nick, but I wasn't. Horse camp again. Oh. Went to church, had fun, and cried myself to sleep. I was a sad Crystal. 2 new shows, Full House. I watched 2 new shows of Full House. Found out we're moving over to where Randy lives. What? I don't even understand what that was. I'm so happy I got a picture of Peter and them. It's so cute. Oh, Peter. Which means I was friends. Yeah. So funny. Thanksgiving. Back to school. Be interesting to see when my other friend pops up that watches this. I don't know when I will start writing about you. But I will keep some of those details to myself and I can probably tell you about them. I fed horses with someone. This is when I had the horse Imogen. I loved that horse. I fed a squirrel. They're one of my favorite pets. One trusts me enough to eat out of my hand. Squirrels are my absolute favorite. Far out. This is getting really long and probably really boring for most people, but, I thought it might be interesting. It's my dog Cuddle's 2-year-old's birthday. I definitely can throw this book out, I tell you. I told my mom that the book wasn't true, and she believed me. I'm so happy I don't have to feel guilty anymore for something I didn't do. I do remember there was a big drama around that, and I don't know why I just didn't tell her to begin with, but I think I tried to, but I couldn't get it. Got a flu shot, stayed over at Randy's, went over to Randy's, watched Double Double Trouble in Trouble, loved it. Must have been, I don't even know. Had Timbrose. I was definitely friends if I was in Timbrose, because I think I always remember doing Timbrose with you, but I got a velvet skirt and a boy and 2 Boys to Men tapes and 1 All for One and color me bad. I also got a Mickey Mouse shirt. There we go. The first mention of Disney in my diary. 2 sets of earrings, cross earrings, and diamond ones. And got a Mickey Mouse that has skates on it. I still have that. That's so funny that I actually wrote that in here. And why does it? Oh, because I went, this is when I went Christmas shopping. See, my Mickey Mouse with my skates. Got it in November the 4th, 1994. So this was the Christmas that my mom let us pick out our own gifts. It was absolutely amazing, but she hated it. We wrapped them and she put them under the thing. We went to Tim Hortons. First mention of Tim Hortons. Went out for dinner, watched Cry Baby. Oh my gosh, Randy and I were obsessed with that movie. Went to Preteens and made chocolate chip cookies. Loved preteens. Preteens was cool. Oh, oh, oh. Today I went to Timbrels with Randy. In my group is Jen, Sarah, Jen, Randy, Stephanie, Andrea, Ruthie. I don't remember Ruthie. Timber leader. Oh, was it the timber leader? And I. Okay. Ayla, 5-year-old Remembrance Day. Boring. Funny. Okay, there you go. There was a mention of you. We were in Timbrels together. Went to preteens. Played pool. Went out with Darlene. Darlene was a very bad big sister that I had who tried to take me away from my mom. It was really bad. But I loved her heaps. Oh no, Darlene was the second big sister that I had. It was my 14th birthday. And Randy came for dinner. That's so funny. Played with Amanda Jenkins and Amanda McFadden. Whoa. Made up the story about David Ross and Amanda saying, whoa, what? Davina made up a story about David Ross and Amanda saying Amanda got sexually molested by David. Davina knows that never happened. She got sexually molested herself. She wants someone to feel the pain she went through. Whoa. Oh, Nick was rushed to hospital and he was running up the stairs and slipped and fell and split his lip and he had 21 stitches. And has to wear braces. Wow. To put his teeth back in place. He lost 4 permanent teeth. I feel so sorry for him. He's so sweet. Wish I could go see him. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I am almost done. I love the book The Outsiders. I've read the book The Outsiders. Went to church. This is a lot about going to church, too. A lot about going to church and being grounded. I got a nosebleed. What? Michelle Pratt asked me to be in a play of hers. It's going to be so cool. Don't even know anything about that, so I will ask her about that because I am actually still friends with us. Amanda and I got in a fight because they were saying stuff about Aaron Clark, and I said, why do you consider what Aaron's going through? Why don't you consider what Aaron's going through? Then Amanda said, whose side are you on? Your friends are a girl in a wheelchair. And I said, I don't have to pick. And then she said, well, I don't have to sit here and listen to this. And I said, no loss for me. I will. Oh, yeah, funny. I'll show that to Amanda as well. That's so funny. I had Timrose. Does that say something about my... I love it how I don't talk about my dad, like, very much at all in this book. And he would have been my life. But, you know, that's how memorable it was. Thought about Sarah. I wish she was alive today. I believe she's an angel. School dance was awesome. Mom was making me wear somebody's old. My cousins were over and Kelsey is so cute and precious. David was good and learned how to play treble. Dwayne good today. Went to bed good. Kelsey kept coughing and crying all night. Poor thing. So she must have stayed at my house. Dwayne was a pain. He embarrassed me so much. Kelsey, David, Dwayne left. I don't know why they would have slept over. And you know what? That is going to pretty much have a dentist appointment. Dwayne, David, and Kelsey are over. And we watched Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. To grandmother's house we go. So Aunt Wendy was here. Didn't something. All of us, even Aunt Wendy, didn't sing. Wait, daughter's sick. Sure. Watch Young and the Restless. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I put that in there. Thought about the old days with Nick and family and Brian and Ayla and Sherry and Sarah and Aunt Barb. I don't remember those old days, so. I got a horse necklace. Oh, that's nice from my tutor. Dear Diary, now I'm a nervous wreck. With dance club and people not knowing the 2 line dances in Glenna's play, it's driving me crazy. I also have a geography test I don't think I did that good on. I danced at school. Jingle Bell Rock, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Santa Claus Boogie. I had practice all day. Christmas Eve. I got my period on Christmas Eve. Of course I did. I watched a whole bunch of Christmas movies. I got all my stuff. So funny. I wish I had a boyfriend who would listen to my problems. I wish you were real, Diary. Oh, so funny. I ran into Nick and he was a jerk. I don't get it. Sometimes he's kind and he talks to me and I feel like he still wants me as a friend, but other times he's a jerk and he doesn't want me as a friend. He's so confusing. Amanda says he doesn't hate you. He still wants to be friends. Still, sometimes he sends me singles like Amanda says. Other times I think she's completely wrong. I wonder what's going on in his brain. That's so funny. I wrote a book called Rebecca the Ballerina. I did. I remember writing that book. Well, I don't know if I remember writing that book, but I know I had that book at some time, but I don't know when. Mom went away, and Jamie is drunk. All 7 friends are over. I watched Little Women, Thumbelina, Fox and the Hound, and something for Time too. It must have been before Land Before Time too, and stayed up till 4 a.m. That was on New Year's Eve. Oh, and I've got Amanda's details of where she used to live, and David Long's. But I can't make out David Long's. Oh, and Glenna's. And Ashley and Laura. That's so funny. And that is the end of that. So, I have no idea if any of you guys even like this. But, anyways, that's what it was. Today is Valentine's Day, and so we had some balloons and made some cards with the kids at work. And I decided as a treat for myself, I was not going to do a walk. And I had a cookie when I came home. So, I just, needed that. Anyways, have a good day. Hope this wasn't too boring.